fellas.
Welcome back to the Hank
All
Spain
right.
Situation.
Yes.
Lifestyles
That
of the Locked and Loaded.
is Sam Andrews speaking right there. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Ring the bell so that you can be notified. Thumbs ups. We are live. Come on. I hope you got your big girl panties on and jazz hands all in one thing. Let's do it. Let's get a little crazy here. I know we're running like a little bit late. Welcome back to the show, guys. Let's see. This is episode 383 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. And the title tonight is 4473 lands rapper Kodak Black in jail. Boom.
What?
Yes. See, Babyface knows who Kodak Black is. Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I have no idea who he is.
yeah.
Hank, no lie. That could be one of your kids.
How
Looking
old
at
is
him?
he?
Looking at him, he could be one of your kids. Come on, he can only be in his 20s, right?
Yeah. Now, let me say this to you in the nicest possible way. My kids would be incredibly good looking. Let me just make sure
No
that
face,
you got
no
that
face tattoos.
right. No.
He pleads not guilty to weapons
Yeah.
charges.
Face tattoos not allowed either in my house, along with lots of other things that aren't allowed. But my kids would be way better looking than Kodak Black. Although I like his music. He has like a unique kind of voice or whatever. And he's from Florida.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's from Florida. I don't know.
Looks
if
like he was trying to buy guns in New York, though, which...
Yeah. Was it New York? Okay, check into that because how is he's not going to be able to buy guns in New York. So
Said New York State Police is who nabbed him. Right near Niagara Falls.
No, that was a previous thing. Okay.
Oh, no, this is weapon charges when you
Yeah.
try to cross from Canada to...
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. Hold on. Let's continue to do the introduction. So you all know Babyface P. There he goes, Babyface
Right.
P, rocking that TACCON hat for some reason.
I don't even use their triggers. It just fits me really well.
We don't even know if they're in business, but
Covers up that big bald spot.
yeah.
That's basically it. That's right.
Ooh, Richard is
He knows.
He's
He
on
knows.
fire already. He's on fire
No, I
already.
don't.
Yeah. So there goes Richard of BWE Firearms, of course. Of course, there he goes. You guys are going to be thanking Richard for all the awesome guns that we have to. He was showing me one of them that is good. It's going to be pretty cool, Babyface. I know you're going to like this. Yeah, don't. No, it's not new. It's not new. Don't show it yet, Richard. Richard's teasing it. It's a little black nub for everyone who's listening on audio. Richard
That sounded so wrong.
he's showing us his little black nub. So we're going to talk about the 4473 and how it can land you in jail as well. If you think that it can't. For all the people out there who think that it's like an old wives' tale, that you can get arrested for what you say on there, the news is coming to you. So we've got that. Let me see. Shout out to everyone who's joining us. I might go through here and do a roll call. I'm going to ask everyone to smash the thumbs ups, please. We need those. We appreciate those. Okay. And I don't think I'm going to show Richard's little black nub until we get 100. Until we get 100 thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Well, maybe I want to show my little black nub.
No, keep your little black nub on the down low right now, Richard. Don't show it. Don't show it. Lola just brought me that form, by the way. This is the form that we're talking about here. You got to be careful with that. There's a whole bunch of other stuff going on here that we're going to talk about. Let me see. I got to get this thing going. Okay, and we've got other news. There's like more. We were talking yesterday about YouTube demonetizing people's whole channels.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's some other news that's coming out that we're going to get into here in regards to that. And then one of the other things I also wanted to get into here is tomorrow at 5:30, I'm going to be premiering a How It's Made video that I did with Sam Andrews. So it's going to be a nice video. We worked on it for a long time. And it's basically showing you how to build a cowboy western rig. So we're going to have that. Sam Andrews is going to be answering questions while that video is going on. And then I think he's going to jump into the Friday podcast as well after that. But we're going to give away a holster to someone tomorrow. So from the time the video starts, whoever comments on that video, like likes, shares, you gotta be subscribed, all that stuff, but you comment on the video, say what gun you have, what holster rig you're looking for, Sam's going to go through, within 24 hours, he's going to go through and pick someone, and that person's going to get that rig. So I'm just saying, that's kind of like a big deal. So you guys might want to, and everyone's eligible. Babyface, you're eligible. Richard, you're eligible.
Ooh.
Everybody out there is eligible. All you have to do is follow those instructions I just gave. I don't know if Richard can do that.
I can't do that.
I don't know if he knows how to comment in the YouTubes. We'll get Babyface to show you how to walk you through it. Yeah. So all of that's going on. Hooten in the House is out there. Shout out to him. That's the guy I told you guys is running for a Florida congressional seat. You should all, everyone in here, especially the guys that are in Florida, please follow him. We're gonna try to get him on here sometime soon. So you know what? Do you guys want to?
What's his name? How do we find him?
Hooten in the House. He's right there. He's in the chat.
Yeah, but if he's running for a seat, I need to know his real name.
His name is Hooten. That's his.
Is it actually Hooten?
In the house.
Yeah, yeah. First name. You know that I'm not really good with names, Babyface. So first name. He can tell us his first name right now. I know he's out there.
Yeah, well, we got to go look him up.
Yeah, but I think if you click through him, you'll see the YouTube thing. Everything is pretty much Hooten in the House, I think, that he's using, and we are going to get him on here. Let me go through this and shout out people real quick. We haven't done that in a while. Let's see. And, you know, Richard, you're in the chat a lot of times, so if you see anyone in there you communicated with, you want to shout them out. I don't know if you can see the chat right now.
I'm kind of, sort of, not
okay.
really, but
no. Oh, okay.
I'm faking it.
Oh, okay. All right, then forget about what I said. Let's see. Michael Bender's out there. Chris Williams, Special K, Jake Delahome, Richard Monder from England. That's right, Babyface. Somebody is watching this show live from England.
What time is it over there? It's got to be late.
I'm gonna guess midnight.
1 a.m.
Is it 1 or midnight? I'm guessing midnight in England.
Midnight. You're right. It's midnight. That's late.
Yeah, that midnight's not late.
You got to get up at 7 the next morning. It is.
Yeah, I get up at 7 every morning, but I think I go to sleep at 2. So let's see. Jade Grew. That's why I'm so crazy.
I was gonna say that's why the way you are the way you are.
Yeah, Jade Grew is out there. Armament and Axis, SoCal Gunner, The Archangel. Also out there. Hooten in the House is out there. Dan Hates You. Appalachian Gunrunner says, would it be like y'all strange beings? Don't forget to smash those thumbs ups. Yes, absolutely. We only have 50 thumbs ups. We need, let me tell you, you want to see this gun that Richard has. Please smash the thumbs ups because you're going to want to see this. If you miss out on this, it's going to be sad, but Babyface and I are going to see it. Yeah, Babyface and I are going to see it behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, we will get to see it. Chris Bullis is out there. Gibson Fender. Richard Hughes, who was on yesterday. Shout out to Richard Hughes. And Pebbles was on also. Let's see. This is a little Easter egg in yesterday's show. Pebbles pooped all over Richard's shoulder.
That's what birds do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, how about putting Pampers on Pebbles?
Tiniest of Pampers.
Just put some little baby Pampers.
The tiniest of, yeah.
You just wear a white shirt. It's easier.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's see. Who else is out there? LV Louis Cypher is out there. Trying to go down here. S-Man7290 says smash those thumbs. Let's see. Hootie Hoo. Hootie Hoo's out there. Shout out to Hootie Hoo. Moo Bud is out there. Rob Avis. SoCal Gunner. Flopping Garbage. Shout out to him. Care Bear on the Holiday Road. We Run Guns is out there. He says, what's up, strange fam? Shout out to We Run Guns. We have to get him back on. Rob Avis also. Let's see. Who else? Unknown User is out there as well. Jay Brennan. I don't know. Let's see. Mr. Nick says, got mine truth gun yesterday. That, what? Someone actually got a truth gun? Okay.
Okay, that's pretty cool. We need to see some pics of this.
Yeah, exactly. Figure out a way to send us pictures somehow. So.
There's Walter.
Yeah. Is Walter out there?
Yeah.
Oh. I texted Walter 20 times today. Did not respond to me, but I see he's in the chat. Check your phone, Walter. Let's see. Who else? Who else we got out there? Kenny Van Cleve, Brian Quick.
Gator bait.
Gator Bait is out there. Okay, Brian Quick is saying I need a shoulder holster for my Beretta Elite. Okay, Brian Quick, tomorrow.
You better get on that.
Yeah, get on that. Listen, you could comment on that YouTube video as much as you want to. Just a little hint. We're doing this because we've got to try to escape the gravity of the algorithm and what it's doing to us lately. So, that's why we're doing it. But you can comment as much as you want to. You can get Sam's attention. Christian Gress, James Lawson, Michael Evans, Joe 259 DTA says, hey. Andrew's out there. Shout out to Andrew. Charles Holschuth as well. Let's see. Pistol Packing Mama Corey Williams is out there. David Cardinal says, checking in from Oregon. Oh, wait. How to host it? Do we say? Because you always want to make. Is Oregon?
It's Oregon.
Okay.
That's how I say it.
Oregon.
Organ?
Is that wrong? Oregon?
It's like an organ in your body, or a piano, an organ.
Yeah, that's wrong, babyface. I'm pretty sure that's wrong.
That's how I say it.
Yeah. Hey, Would You Blow Me is out there. Big Dre 357, Ray Bozzolo, Kathleen Music Lover also out there. Kathleen, if you need a holster, tomorrow will be a good time to jump on. Let's see, Miss K is out there as well. Who else we got here? I'm trying to get everyone. Safety Harbor Firearms. I see him. Okay, Walter from Safety Harbor Firearms, who refuses.
Does he require a shout out?
Yes, apparently, because he says, "Hey, what about me?" That's his.
Why didn't he jump on tonight? We got manufacturers night tonight.
Yeah,
and Walter's not part of it.
Walter likes looking and eating popcorn or whatever he does, but he
likes looking at other people's small black nubs. Is that what?
Yeah, he wants to see. Yeah, Walter, do you want to see Richard's black nub? Let us know. Hashtag Richard's black nub.
Yeah.
Rafael Morales, Bricks is out there. Shout out to Bricks. Harry's Holsters. Shout out to Harry's Holsters. By the way, this is being brought to you by Franklin Armory, which I forgot to say, and also Harry's Holsters. So there you go. What is this? Walter saying ordered 2 5906s today. What? Okay, I call dibs.
Those are the Smith & Wessons, the stainless Smith & Wessons.
I call dibs on one of those.
I really from what I've seen, I really like those. I've never had one.
Yeah.
906.
DC2 Mega Boost is out there. Camp David. I was about to say something else, but luckily I caught myself. Let's see. Kioski also as well. Harry's Holsters wants to know, are we going to get Kodak Black on the show?
From prison.
Yeah. I'm guessing not.
Check it in from jail. We got Kodak Black coming on tonight.
I'm guessing not. I mean, I saw him do a radio interview. I don't listen to New York radio, but I do look at some of the YouTube videos they put up. I saw him do a radio interview with a ski mask on.
That seems sketchy.
Yeah, well...
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, well, when you're not very attractive, you got to wear ski masks.
Right.
You ought to be used to that, baby face.
Oh my God!
Burn!
Wow, it's just burn night tonight.
Burn! Oh my goodness! Wow!
I need one of those. Like armor-proof, those bulletproof masks like the Spec Ops wear.
Oh, yeah, those are cool.
Somebody get me one of those. I'll wear it on the show.
Didn't you get to? I thought Walter gave you some kind of crazy mask.
Yeah, like I have the GIMP mask, but I need a bulletproof mask.
Oh, okay, all right. Len Holt is out there. Dr. F1, Big Dick Willie.
Wow, back from his show fasting.
Yeah, Big Dick Willie.
I haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah. Let's see who else. Chris Delboy is also out there. He says Oregon is how we say it down south. Oregon.
Oregon?
Oregon. Like Oregon. I don't know. Okay. Judd Miller, Medic, Long and Hard, also out there. Too Hottie. Let's see who else. Who else do we have here? I'm trying to make sure I get everyone before I end this. Fash Tiff also is out there. I see Fash Tiff. And I think that's Simpson
Kathleen Music Lover.
Kathleen Music Lover. Again? No, I thought I shouted her out.
About that, I shouted her out, so I get the kudos tonight.
Oh, okay. Kathleen Music Lover says Hank is ignoring me. I'm pretty sure I said Kathleen Music Lover. No? No one heard that? Okay, fine. Simpson Road Larry is also out there. Okay, so then one thing before we jump into everything, I saw that Mac almost decapitated his own finger.
I saw that. What happened to him?
So
I just saw the bloody picture, so I don't actually know what he did.
So from what I hear, he had some kind of Barrett. What is that Barrett? The 85 M5690A.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. You said he was trying to take it down or something.
Yeah, I think he was trying to take it down, and he somewhere where the barrel is or something, it fell out, and the what is this thing called again? The muzzle device. Yeah, that fell on his finger and almost chopped that bad boy off.
Yeah, those things are heavy.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't seen
do that.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that, he's he
it's on his Instagram.
Yeah, he posted some stuff about it, and because when he did this, I had actually reached out to him to ask him if he heard about this thing going on with YouTubers having their whole channel demonetized, and he was like, "No, what are you talking about? Send me proof of this." And then I never heard from him again, and I was like, I wonder what happened. How come I never heard back from him? And then I saw the pictures, and I was like, oh.
Because it's your fault he chopped his finger.
No,
that's right. It's Hank's fault.
No, he says he was in the emergency room at the time. So
God. So he really did a number on his finger.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it looks pretty. It's. I think Instagram actually you have to approve to see it on Instagram.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So he did a real number.
Yeah, it looks pretty disgusting. So it kind of looks like those stitches on Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah,
that's what it kind of looks like to me. So it's pretty gross. Be careful. He was saying this is why you have to have medical supplies and stuff like that around.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, because you never know what's gonna happen. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get him as he's healing up here. I don't think it was his trigger finger.
Lucky him.
Yeah, is he gonna be able to bump fire with that side of his hand? Not for a few. Who knows? Not for a few months or something, at least. But hopefully he gets better. So that's going on out there. All right, listen. Do you guys want to jump into this whole Kodak Black thing right now?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, and I know that Richard, you said do you listen to any kind of hip hop music?
None. Well,
yeah.
I shouldn't say that. What the hell is the name of those guys?
Okay, if
nothing but strings.
What?
They play violins.
They play. Are you talking about Bone Thugs and Harmony?
I don't know.
No. Okay. If you call it hippity hop, then
hippity hop to the barbershop.
No, I usually call it. What the hell is that crap you're listening to?
Yeah. I'm sure your kids. You've got younger kids, right? Your kids are like what, in their 20s or something?
Yeah, they're in their.
They
20s.
Listen to some kind of hip hop, I'm assuming, right?
They keep it from me.
Oh.
They don't want me to become my father. Back in my day, you could listen to the music. You could hear what they were singing. Not that crap you listen to today.
I could tell you a lot of mumble rap. I don't know what to say. I don't know. But yeah, so let me see. I'm gonna find this story and throw this up. I thought, the reason why I'm talking about this for anyone that wants to know, I saw this morning and I was like, you know what? I should do a post on this, but it got so crazy around here that I didn't get a chance to do it. So I figured we'll just talk about it now because the 4473.
4473.
The 4473 can get you in trouble.
Yeah, so, if you lie on it, like he did.
Yeah.
Do not lie. It says on the paper, if you lie,
yeah,
you are perjuring yourself. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got one here, but which we can get into. So rapper Kodak Black pleads not guilty to weapons charges. Wednesday, pleads not guilty. Weapons charges that prevented him from performing last weekend at the Rolling Loud Hip Hop Festival. which I think was in Miami, and there's a couple of more arrests in there that I'm going to talk about around that festival. So U.S. Magistrate Judge Edwin Torres also granted the 21-year-old Black release on $550,000 bond with house arrest.
Yeah, that's some big money.
Yeah. Although he faces he could just take that pinky ring off and pay for that probably.
Yeah, he probably could, honestly.
Yeah. Although he faces other criminal cases that can keep him locked up. So, let's see. He says that he didn't speak at the hearing. In the weapons case, an indictment says Black on 2 occasions falsely filled out federal forms to buy weapons at Lou's police distributors in Hialeah, Florida.
Oh, no.
Shout out to Lou's. By the way, Lou, you might want to keep up with what's going on in the hip-hop, or as Richard says, the hippity-hop world. Richard never did say that. I'm just making that up. You might want, because when Kodak Black comes in, you might say, Kodak Black.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
No more.
Yeah.
Cutting you off.
You can't do this. Get bodyguards. That's the way to go. Get bodyguards. So he received three of those a 9mm handgun. I wish they would have put what it was. A .380 caliber handgun and a semi-automatic mini Draco weapon.
They were high points.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. One of which was left at the scene of a recent shooting in nearby Pompano Beach.
Of course it was.
This doesn't make any kind of sense. Yeah. And then there's a headline here that says Kodak Black arrested, Lil Wayne searched by police at Rolling Loud Music Festival. Yeah. So there's a lot that actually went wrong here, man. I thought it was just like a simple thing. And then I think Babyface, you were saying earlier, which I remember that happening, he was in Canada coming back to America and got busted like trying to come over with guns.
Oh, God.
In Canada. So that's a lot of charges that he's getting hit up with right now.
Yeah, don't screw around with.
And those are just stupid charges.
Yeah. That's why you don't screw with the ATF. They'll shoot your dog. Everybody knows that.
No.
Yep.
So here we go.
I like my dog. They're not shooting my dog.
Yeah. If you take out Patrick's dog, you better just bomb the house.
Yeah, we're going to have problems.
Just level that house. I can tell you right now. If you do something to Buckshot, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
So, and I know lots of people like that. I know lots of people. So let's see. My dog's just going to let you have me. He'd be like, oh, he's just trying to...
Oh, man.
Just
did we tell you? Did your son tell you about him last night?
No, what happened?
Oh, my God. Your poor dog. So for anybody that doesn't know, Sailor is completely deaf. He's an old boy, but he is completely deaf.
Mm-hmm.
We pull up to the house, and Evan was going to let us in. And I call him. He comes out.
You're not supposed to put his government name out there, by the way, but it's fine.
Click it. He clicks the thing.
Uh-huh.
The door, the gate starts to open up. It goes right over the top of Sailor's feet. He's sleeping there, right at the gate.
Oh, he didn't hear the gate opening.
So he comes up and he taps on Sailor, and Sailor jumps out of his skin because he has no idea that anybody's there. And then gets really excited because he knows our.
Yeah, your audio's going in or out. Is that me?
No,
it's not you.
No. Okay.
Is it cutting in or out? You're saying?
Yeah, your audio's cutting out a little bit. I don't know if did you hear what Patrick just said, Richard?
I heard.
Oh, you did. Okay.
It was fading in and out, but you could still hear it.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can.
Yeah. So Sailor had no clue. He didn't even feel the gate moving.
Right over the top of his feet.
Yeah. He's getting old. He's
just laid back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
He's an old dog. It happens. It happens. So let's see. Richard Hughes gave us $2. He says my gender was not listed on the 4473. Okay. What is your gender, Richard Hughes? Do you even know? What do you identify as? I'm gonna identify as a meat popsicle for all future. If anyone knows what movie that's from, then kudos to you. Oh, hold on. Harry Solster says, I'm 24. I listen to Waylon, Willie, Hank Jr., Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, and five-finger death punch. We all need variety. That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty.
That is some variety.
Yeah, that's pretty various. So you know what the thing is? Here's what I think. Like, I know it's a rapper, and it's easy for us to like make fun of him and all that kind of stuff because he got into this. And in a way, this is all. He's 21 years old. He's young, but he's still a man. So I think that it's his responsibility to know the laws and all that. But I think in general, for lots of people out there, the whole process of getting guns, like they make you think that it's so easy if you listen to mainstream media, that it's so easy and all that kind of stuff. No, it's not as easy as you think. If you do it the illegal way, it's more expensive and all that. I'm not trying to tell anyone to do that at all. That's not the way to go. It's more expensive. But if you do it this legal way and you put the wrong thing on these forms, they can come get you. So
and they will come get you.
Yeah, they will. Yeah. And you want to think about that when you're doing this, or ask someone or look it up. Now, they're not allowed to fill this out for you, but I think you can ask them stuff, right?
Yeah, you can ask for tips, I think. Like, hey, what should go here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just can't do it for you.
You could say, yo, man, this thing's talking about indictments. I might be under some indictments. Is there like specific indictments or just all indictments in general? Like, let's say I came into the country with guns from Canada and got arrested. Is that maybe what they're talking about? But this is the thing. Huh? Yeah, I mean, could be. Now, I was gonna say if he felt like his life is in danger, there's like, I understand people trying to defend themselves, and there was something else that happened in Miami around this concert where that kind of stuff came up. But if you want to be able to defend yourself, you do have to, like, there's certain things you got to try to maintain here. And if you keep getting in trouble, you're going to lose those rights. And that's pretty much what's happened to him and is going to continue to happen, because this is like federal stuff, right? If you lie on this form, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But what makes this really bad is the part where it says that one of these guns got left at the scene of a crime. Oh, that's...
Yeah, there's no reason that should have happened.
No. And then if he further did not report this... Like, let's say you lost it or something, or someone stole it from you.
You need to report it to the cops and say, hey, this is gone.
Yeah. And so I know, like, this is an extreme case, and it's easy for us to laugh at people or whatever, and I honestly don't super care about Kodak Black. But there are people out there that are not aware of all these laws, even if they go into a store and buy a gun, and go through the background check and get it. They're not aware of all the laws that are out there that pertain to them. And I think it's really important for people to think about it. Dr. F says, is the Kodak guy a convicted felon? I'm going to say no. Otherwise, he would have never passed the background. He would have never been able to get through that. So,
yeah.
Is he going to be a convicted felon? Yes.
Soon.
He is now.
He's going to probably be on that list pretty soon. And he probably should have just... Get bodyguards, man. Get bodyguards. Also, stay the hell out of trouble.
Basically, that's your best bet.
Yeah. Stay out of trouble. Don't hang out with friends. Don't take E or whatever the hell it is. Sip on the scissorp or whatever kids are doing. Do you know what kids are doing now, Patrick? You're the youngest one here.
Yeah. No, I don't, unfortunately.
I think it's like sipping on the lean or something. I wouldn't really know anything about this. There's some kind of... like codeine crazy mixture nonsense that they're doing. Someone out there that knows about this will have to explain it to us, but apparently like a lot of the music now is about taking drugs.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And not like smoking
weed. It's been about taking drugs. What do you mean the music now?
Yeah, but nowadays they're singing about like snorting cocaine and stuff like that. Like in my time, there were songs about like crack is whack and just say no and all that kind of stuff. Now people are kind of like celebrating taking drugs, a lot of these kids, which is crazy. Harry's Holster says Black got busted bringing a Glock from Canada as well. Yeah.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
No.
It's a bad idea.
They get upset about that.
I don't know who told him that it was going to be a good idea to like, oh, I know what we should do. We should drive through the customs
with a gun
in Canada. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Nobody's going to notice that. Let's see here. Okay, someone gave us something in the super chat. Luke Dillon, he says, keep the faith, keep the second. I think more people need to learn about the Second Amendment. That's one of the problems we have in it. Like, we think this is silly, simple stuff that everyone should know about. But do you guys ever get into situations where you come to realize that the average person out there in America, I'm not just talking about rappers here, but the average person doesn't realize what the gun laws are?
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah, for sure.
the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
How does that make you feel, Richard?
You know, a lot of times, and I get calls from other manufacturers.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what about this? What the hell, are you crazy?
Another gun manufacturer is calling you to get the law or something?
Yeah, I've got a couple of them that call me and ask, for advice, and it's like, why are you calling me? I'm not the ATF.
Mm.
If you have a question, call the ATF.
Yeah. I'll give you a little pointer. If you're a manufacturer and you're wondering whether you're doing something wrong, please don't call the ATF. Don't call them like, listen, can we possibly make machine guns?
Yeah.
Don't call them up, man.
They have enough problems figuring out their own laws, let alone asking them questions.
Yeah, I would not do that. I would not self snitch on myself. Because they'll be like, yeah, just where are you exactly again?
Yeah, we'll come take a look and let you know.
Yeah. So so what should people do if they want to figure out these laws, Patrick? What do you think?
I just read through everything on the internet. That's how I do it. I mean, that's not necessarily the best answer, but that's what I do.
I mean, that's what I told, what was it, head legal counsel at ATF
mm-hmm.
for the Southeast United States.
Mm-hmm.
They were having a manufacturing meeting a couple of years ago, and we were talking about some law.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, hey, I read it on the internet. She just looked at me and said, well, shit, if you read it on the internet, it's got to be true. I guess I'm wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Ashley, a gun streamer, is just shouting us out. What's up to Ashley out there? Yeah, everyone probably wants to get up on Gunstreamer now. We're going to get into the stuff that was going on there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what? I think there are resources that you can look into. First of all, there are Second Amendment lawyers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's expensive. I know not everyone they're not going to, these aren't lawyers that are going to give you free consultations necessarily.
I mean, most of it is use your damn common sense.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I get so many people, well, can I do this? It's like, what are you, new?
Yeah.
My God. That,
Yeah.
No, you can't sell a gun to a criminal.
Chris Holsker says FFL Legal Consulting LLC. I guess that's who he uses.
Yeah, there's resources out there.
Yeah,
there's resources out there. I mean, you can go look at stuff on ATF.gov as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of the stuff so when I was getting into NFA items, I read a lot of forum posts and things about how to buy things, how to buy, watch a lot of YouTube videos. And then once I got kind of familiar with everything, I actually went to the ATF site and read through their documentation on what you need to do, what you don't need to do, how you need to engrave stuff, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Download the NFA handbook that ATF has on their website.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I've got a copy kicking around the shop, and every time I get an inspection, they're like, what are you just trying to grease us up? You got this copy laying here? It's like, no, I always refer to it when I need to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. There's some apps out there that do it as well. I know I have one app that talks about some of that stuff, like what states and all that. What states are your CCW legal in, and there's lots of different things like that you might want to consult. But definitely do research. Don't just take one. If you saw someone on a YouTube video say that this is legal,
don't just assume that what they say is right.
Yeah.
Look it up yourself.
Yeah.
And follow that.
You want to do multiple verifications of that before you go.
The ultimate thing that I ended up doing when I was getting my So I ended up, for my all of my NFA items, I ended up doing a trust, which at the time made more sense. Now it doesn't. But and I ended up, I finally found a lawyer that was willing to write me up a document for $200, and he was willing to like sit down and talk to me at the same time. And I was like,
oh, cool.
For $200 to know that my NFA trust is set up correctly, and to know that if I have any questions or if something goes wrong, I can just point the finger and be like, the lawyer did it. Like, totally worth it.
Yeah. Good luck to you trying that one though.
Oh, I know, but hey, he passed the bar for a reason. I hope.
Yeah. I think you do.
Who I'm thinking of, he's specializes in trust law, so he knows the trusts.
Yeah, there's a guy out of Tampa. If it's the same one, he's a trust lawyer.
Yeah. You want to listen. You want to look at a bunch of different places. Make yourself aware of things that are going on, because there's a lot of laws here that could affect you. Like there's people. Lola would have to tell me. Was it Shanine Allen, Lola? That was. Yes, she was in Pennsylvania and she got a CCW. She was like a single mother working. She was in Pennsylvania and she got a CCW because she was working late and stuff like that, and she had a gun in her purse. Something happened and she wound up in New Jersey. She like went over the border. Oh. She was in Jersey. She got pulled over. She voluntarily told the police officer she had a gun, but she had a CCW. He was like, yeah, congratulations, we're locking you up because you can't do that in New Jersey. Yep. And she spent like 45 days or something locked up. You know, it was a real mess. I think she eventually got pardoned by Governor, what's his face? In Jersey. I'm trying to remember his name now. The big dude. I can't remember his name. I don't know if he's still. I think they got a new governor in New Jersey.
You're talking about
Christie, I think.
Yeah, Christie.
Yeah, Christie. Yeah, I think he wound up pardoning her, but that was a nightmare, and she didn't. Oh know. Yeah, she didn't know about that. So you should make yourself aware of those kinds of things.
You never even go near Jersey if you've got guns.
Oh no. Yeah. It's not worth it.
I used to drive around Jersey to get, going up to New England and stuff.
Yeah, you got to really be careful and be aware of what's going on. Seek out different resources out there and try to find out. And if you don't know, ask people, hey, where's a good resource for me to figure out what's going on here? Okay. There's a lot of times people call me up and like, oh, I just moved to Florida. I want to know where I should go register my guns.
Yeah, nowhere.
Yeah. There's no such thing.
I mean, write down your serial numbers in case they get stolen, but beyond that, that's about it.
Yeah. Now, there are places that you have to do that, but in Florida, you do not have to do that. So.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah. Jimway Jam is telling me, and I see there's some other people that were saying, what is lean? So he'll put this up here. This is for informational purposes because we're old people and we have no idea. Lean is a mix of cough syrup with codeine and any sweet soda, usually grape.
Yeah. Lean is codeine cough syrup. Yep. The good stuff.
Yeah. And for some crazy reason, I think they keep, like, the cup or something. The cup is seasoned. There's some kind of weird thing that's going on. Yeah, there's something like that going on, like, oh, man, I don't want to change my cup. I've heard these things in like, rap lyrics. I'm like, what is this crap that these people are talking about? So... let's see. Steve Dave says you mix purple or yellow lean in Sprite with Jolly Ranchers. Oh my god.
That's purple drink.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Why even waste your time with codeine?
Yeah.
Stuff is about worthless.
I don't know. I don't understand it. Len Holt says, "Oh, NyQuil and Sprite."
That too, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do these things. If you do these things, you do stupid stuff like go fill out your 4473 wrong, and then go leave guns at the scene of crimes, and then come over the border. Problems. Yeah, you just do all this kind of nonsense, So, all right, let's see. Let's see what else is going on here. There was something else I was going to talk about. Oh, the YouTube thing. So, did you guys hear about this thing that's going on with YouTube?
Demonetizing actual channels completely.
Yeah, the entire channel. Yeah, so
pretty insane.
It is. There were like 4 or 5 channels that I happened to yesterday. I'm expecting there's more people that are going to be getting that. But here's one of the things. I'll throw this up on here. So the Firearms blog did an article about it yesterday, and they put out an update. It says YouTube implements more gun content restrictions. So there's apparently some stuff we don't know about. And they put the thing from yesterday. So just to go over that, the folks yesterday were getting this email that says, during a recent review, our team of policy specialists carefully looked over the videos you've uploaded to your channel, the Womb channel. So this one specifically for the Womb channel. We found that a significant portion of your channel is not in line with our YouTube partner program policies. As of today, your channel is not eligible to monetize, and you will not have access to monetization tools and features. And it tells him where to go there. And then it says that, so someone from, it says the story continues to develop. An interesting turn, our own Andrew B., who runs Ballistics channel, The Chopping Block, alongside with his involvement with TFB, received this email from YouTube yesterday. So it talks about like stuff we've heard already. We want to help keep safe both online and offline, so we don't allow the promotion of weapons-related content that may lead to damage, harm, or injury. For this reason, ads may not be placed on videos that feature modified, 3D printed, blah, 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 right? And then it goes on, furthermore, videos featuring firearms use can only take place in an appropriately safe and controlled environment, such as shooting ranges, in order to monetize. You may not monetize videos depicting improper usage of guns.
This is insane.
Yeah. So, and then they go on to say, so YouTube appears to have informally implemented a new unspoken policy because they couldn't find this anywhere. And they,
because it doesn't exist.
Right. And so they were asking some questions about this.
The YouTube Nazis.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about all of this? Is this escalation, you think?
I wish we would get a video channel, a video, website that we could post stuff to that was gun friendly, and screw YouTube.
Yeah. They're out there.
Yeah, we're working on it.
It's just they're not as big as YouTube. That's the hard thing.
Yeah. There's so much going on here because what they just said there, what the hell is that?
It has to be at a licensed shooting range. That's ridiculous.
And how do they know this? Are they gonna? How are they gonna say what range you're at, and then verify that that's a range? I don't. What experts do they have? Firearms experts over there? Because if so, I want to know who those people are. Seriously.
I'd like to meet them because they don't know their ass from a hole in the ground.
Yeah. No, well, I think, okay, this is going to be a little bit conspiracy theory, so I just want to tell you guys this. This is something that I heard, and I even heard a part of this conversation when we were having problems before with YouTube, and we were trying to deal with it and figure out what to do. People were consulting on our side with the NRA, right? Mm-hmm. Little did we know that the YouTube was also talking to the NRA, and the NRA was in favor of them doing all of this. And
does that surprise you at all, though?
No, it doesn't surprise me. And the way that we know that is that there's supposedly conversations with reps of YouTube saying, the NRA, we talked to the NRA about this, they're good. And it makes sense. It makes sense that they would try to talk to the NRA because they think they're representing us. And it also makes sense the NRA would say, yeah, go ahead, shut those people down. Because where's their expertise on this? That's the thing you have to ask yourself, because we're doing something that's covered by the Second Amendment, covered by the Constitution, and these guys are just making up, some rules. Who are they consulting with on this? And I really would like to know, because I have a feeling that it is the NRA. So, yeah. How do you feel about the NRA, Richard?
I've been a life member for 30 years now, and
you've been a life member for 30 years.
Yeah, I haven't admitted that in probably.
How old are you? 130? You don't look that old.
I'm what, 55?
Wow. Since you were a young man.
Yeah.
When your black nub was actually big.
Yeah. When I knew what to use it for.
Yeah.
That's right.
Or I thought I did.
Yeah. By the way, 7 more thumbs ups and we're going to show that thing. So you guys better smash it. We have over 140 people watching right now. We should be able to get to 100 in the next 10 seconds.
Oh,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But I mean, every single anti-gun thing that has ever come down the pike, NRA has been, oh yeah, that we need to do that. We need to outlaw this. We need to ban this.
It's a weird thing, right? They're supposed to be on our side, and then people go to them to consult, and they're like, okay, yeah, we'll be okay with this. You could do this.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do, just give us the money. We're happy.
Yeah, and I feel like what I'm trying to tell you guys, obviously there's no verification of that. But if we get verification, it doesn't make any difference. At this point, I pretty much hate the NRA, right? But if we get verification of that, damn. If they actually were out there going, yeah, you could do this to these guys, when at the same time we were over there trying to get them to help us, that will be some shit.
Well, see, that's the problem. You actually went to the NRA for help.
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere. It didn't go anywhere. They weren't on our side talking to them. They were not interested in helping. I'm pretty sure that they probably were interested in talking to YouTube and approving some of the stuff that YouTube's getting up to, because they have some kind of cover for this. It's unbelievable to think that they don't have some kind of cover to do this.
Yeah.
I
mean, the big problem is you don't have enough money.
No. Yeah.
If you had, $10, $20 million you could throw their way, whatever you want, we'll cover it. We'll get the politicians to sign off on it for you and you alone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Screw everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, we hit over 100 thumbs up. So Richard Hughes says #show the nub.
Let's see it.
Show the nub. So yeah, it's official. We could do it. We could do it. Here, let me go all to Richard now. Boom.
There's the nub.
There's the nub. Okay, we want to see.
Put it on the back. There's the nub.
Okay, so this is a gun.
This is a gun.
That's in the.
This is actually
that's in your fist.
A $5 transfer.
It's a what's it called? No other firearm, or what the hell is that called?
Any other weapon?
Any other weapon, yeah.
Thing.
AOW.
Yeah.
So it's an AOW. Is it like a pin gun?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like a flashlight for people who are
look like
listening
a
on
flashlight.
audio. This is okay. Does it have a clip? Is that a clip up top, or is that the trigger?
That's a trigger.
That's
I bet.
the trigger.
Yeah.
Okay. How can you prove to us this is a gun without shooting it? Of course. Let's see inside.
This is an empty case I keep in here so I don't.
Yeah, hold it up so we can see that it's empty case if you don't mind. Okay, there you go. All right. Right. Okay. Empty casing.
Yeah.
All right.
And now, do I have a 22? Here we go.
Okay. This is how you know Richard is old school. He's got denim. He's got a denim shirt. That is a sign of a old school dude. You and Jay Leno.
That's just primer now.
Okay. Oh, are you actually loading it up?
Yep. I pulled the bullet off at 22.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Cocked it.
Okay, so wait, hold it up. You got to hold it up here so we can see it. Hold it up to the camera. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Screw that back down.
Mm-hmm. Brian Quick says, why isn't the James Bond theme playing right now?
And
wow. Okay. Awesome. So, what is this thing called?
this is a pen gun.
A
Was made by MAC, Military Armament Corporation.
Oh, okay.
It is I can't read it. It's way too small.
When was
Is
it?
it basically? It's basically for like a spy to go put up against somebody's head or
Yeah,
something.
what? Yeah,
Is that
what
like
was the purpose?
Yeah,
of
I mean, basically, that's what pen guns were.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I
just-
actually carry this a lot.
Really?
When
Huh.
people say, "Well, what are you going to do with that?"
Oh, up close, that's
Put
gonna
it up
dead
to
you.
somebody's temple and put a 22 round through.
Yeah,
the
they're gonna have some trouble.
or stick it in their eye. You
Yeah.
know,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Okay.
this is, you know, accuracy on this is, you know, from, you know, this far away.
Hmm.
You know, it better be a big target to hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is
You know.
that is very interesting. Very interesting. So what did that? When did what time frame did that come out in?
This was 1970 something.
Okay. Was it out for a while or very limited?
Yeah, Mac made them for a while.
Okay.
A lot of people will make a run of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you lose money on every one you make.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
You
just
know,
something
but-
cool to put out there.
Yeah, everybody will make a run of them, and you know they'll make 50 of them or something, and they always sell.
Mhm.
But you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's not like you can make any money on them.
Mhm.
They're just, it's just a conversation piece.
Yeah, that's freaking cool. That's freaking cool. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of the really wild, you know, things. I got it from an old Class 3 dealer passed away, and his widow sold off all his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the guys I know said, I just bought all this stuff. And he had, I don't know, 8 of these things or something.
Mm-hmm.
He had a bunch consecutive serial numbers. And
That's cool. Yeah, that's one of those things that you just go, yeah, I'll take it. That's pretty cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Medic
definitely.
Long and Hard says the Israeli Mossad used them.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
surprised me at all.
Razor
Those guys.
CIA is used,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Razor JB says CIA contractors had a contract for those back in the late '90s from
Yeah.
from Mac. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, that's really cool, man. I've never seen it. So, and what's the value of something like that nowadays?
I think they're a couple $100.
Okay,
You know, for like the original Mac, we sold a bunch of them, and I think we were selling them for $200 or $300 a piece.
okay,
And that was probably 4 or 5 years ago.
okay. Do you mind holding it up again so we can just take a look at that?
See if
That's
I can get
interesting.
it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's just a little black flashlight looking like thing,
Yeah.
but very interesting. How do you know what's the business end on that?
Yeah. Better hope you know
round
it well.
end goes in your hand.
Huh?
Yeah.
The round end goes in the palm of your hand.
Oh, okay.
So you hold it like this.
Oh, okay. You hold it like that. Yeah.
It's a neat little thing.
Yeah.
Those are the types of things that I would totally own. For a $5 AOW, totally
Oh,
would
yeah.
own that.
Yeah.
That's a
Absolutely.
no-brainer.
I'll stick this in my pocket when we get together, and
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
Cool.
little thing.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Richard always coming with something cool. All right, Walter. The challenge has been laid down. Do you
I
have?
know. Walter's got some cool stuff. Ah,
Yeah. Do you have a little
guy's got
black
all the good
nub,
stuff.
Walter?
yeah.
I'm sure he's saying, "I got your little black nub right here."
Should we go from one extreme to the other?
Hell yeah. I'm not gonna say. What do you say, babyface? Yes. No.
oh, hell yeah. Biggest thing you got, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Look at that. Is that a lathe back there that he has right behind him?
Yeah, I think it's a CNC lathe.
Yeah. Oh, boom. Kaboom. Nice. Nice. Is this a trainer?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's that trainer I got in for a
Okay.
customer.
Yeah. Wow.
That's actually the rifle or the firearm.
Oh, my God.
That's so awesome.
Shoots 7.62 by 39.
Yeah, so what's the technical name of this before you put it away?
It's
Yeah, hold it up one more time. Let's get a nice little thumbnail of
man,
it.
this thing's heavy.
I know, but you got to do the work. You got to do the work. Yeah. What's it technically called?
It is a RPG 7 trainer.
RPG 7 trainer.
They shoot 7.62 by 39.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
So you take that out. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Drop a 7.62 in there.
Oh, I see.
Close it. And then you fire the 7.62 out of it. So this will stay in the gun.
That stays. Okay, but it just gets you used to the feel of it.
It gets you used to firing it. I've read, and I don't know, but I've read that the trajectory on the 7.62 is
Similar?
close to what these rockets are.
that's cool.
Okay, so you can use that to figure
So the
out.
sights are kind of close and everything else.
Yeah,
That's neat. That's really neat.
It is cool. What's the optic on there? There's some kind
Just some,
Okay.
Russian, well, it's not Russian. It's
Okay.
one of those, Russia, communist bloc countries.
Okay.
It's whatever optic they had. I don't even think there's any magnification in it.
Okay. Crackbot says, is that considered a rifle, a firearm?
Yeah,
It
should be
is
a rifle.
considered a firearm.
Oh, okay.
The company, they got these tubes in, and they're demilled tubes, and they rebuilt the tubes so you can't fire real rockets out of them. So
Yeah,
it's
makes
not
sense.
even this part. This part is not even a firearm.
That's
It's
not a
nothing.
firearm. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
They've got a letter from ATF saying that's nothing.
Yeah.
This is the firearm.
Interesting. So Jafari H says he's gonna make me ruin my fresh pair of silkies again. His Gorn game is on point. What does something like that go for, Richard? If we can ask.
They have them. The company that's bringing them in and doing the tubes has them on Gunbroker, and I think they're $4,500.
Ooh.
Starting bid, $6,000. Buy it now.
Ooh.
wow.
So they're no joke.
Yeah.
No, they're no
Serious.
joke.
Yeah. And you've got to have. Do you have to have, or do you not have to have destructive device thing?
No, it's not a destructive device.
It's just firearm.
Oh, really?
Fill out the 4473 and take it home.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Damn. That's what I want to get caught crossing the border with right there.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Imagine with the look of the cop's face.
They'll throw your ass in jail until they
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, if you're in the gun world and you get caught on the border, don't get caught with some kind of 22 or whatever. Unless it's the pen gun that you had, then that's cool. But but if you're gonna get caught out there, you want headlines to read: Hank Strange gets caught with RPG. Trying to come across border.
Well, I'm waiting for my neighbors to call the cops because I've got that here. Oh my God, he's got an RPG.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not.
You get along with them, right? You get along. It's Florida, man. People
I
aren't.
hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Florida, but yeah, it depends on which part of Florida. So Razor JB says RPGs aren't bad to fire. Problem is if a booster goes off, it's before it's supposed to, which happens often with all Russian armament. It gets fun, then clean your shorts. Yeah. Have you ever fired the real thing, Richard?
No.
Okay. And Gatorbait wants to know how much the ammo would cost for that thing. I mean, obviously for that it's 7.62, but for like a real
it's
RPG.
7.62 by 39, so it's cheap. I know in the case they give you, 10 or 20 rounds of incendiary and 10 or 20 rounds of tracer with it.
Oh man, that's cool. I love the sound of this.
Yeah. That's pretty neat. Okay, I see
Yeah.
why. And you got that from where? Where did you get that from?
A customer of mine bought it, and I'm transferring it
Oh,
for
okay.
him.
Okay. I was thinking, did you go to the creek? But you didn't go out to the creek, right?
No, he bought it off Gunbroker.
Okay.
That's cool.
He called me up, or he texted me the one day. Oh, this is going to be coming your way.
Just when an RPG shows up.
Freaking RPG?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. Brian Quick wants to know if anyone has any idea of how many bump stocks have been turned into the ATF.
None.
No,
Yeah, I don't-
they got bump stocks, but I don't. Remember they got that big ship. Yeah, they got that big shipment, but I don't know.
Yeah, but the only reason they did that is they wrote it off their taxes.
It's a good. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Also, they're going to probably sue. I mean,
I would hope they would, but
yeah, they should sue. Definitely,
will.
I think they've got that's a safe lawsuit there. Oh well, anything goes nowadays, man. With the who knows with the Supreme Court what's going to happen.
I'm betting they couldn't move those bump stocks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They made a shitload of them, and they had already sold the run of them that they could sell, and they were just sitting on those. And they said, "Hey, if we turn them in, we can write it all off our taxes."
Yeah, but if they do a lawsuit, think about that. Well, what are we talking there? It's got to be over $1 million.
Yeah.
Off of that, right? So we'll see. We'll see what come of that. I thought the guy, one of the people that owned that company, was involved in a lawsuit already around that.
Probably.
Yeah, Razor JB says free RPGs all over the Middle East in crates.
Yep.
No, I still don't want to go there. Yeah, I still don't want to go there for that. Yeah, that's cool, man. You obviously have some very cool guns. I'm looking to see what there was some other news that that was out there that I wanted to get into. Let's see. Oh, speaking of the Middle East, there was a piece of news, like some Florida man news that I was going to share with people out there. Some Florida man news came up. You know, we got to, if you people out there find Florida man news, send it to us.
We have to know about it.
Yeah, we always have to mention Florida man news. This one actually has to do with the Middle East. I'm going to throw it up here. Comedian's Middle Eastern joke at Florida club prompts 911 call.
What?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
So in Naples, Florida, an audience member called 911 on an Egyptian-American comedian who made a joke about being of Middle Eastern descent. The person called police Sunday, one day after Ahmed performed at the Off the Hook Comedy Club in Naples. Ahmed told Daily News he asked if anyone of Middle Eastern descent was in the audience. After a few people clapped in, Ahmed replied, "Hey, it only takes one of us," followed by a pause, and then to tell a joke, he added, "Seriously, lock the doors." So the call... Good. But, you know, they say if you see something, if you hear something, say something. Yeah. So the caller told the 911 dispatcher that after audience members acknowledged being from the Middle East, Ahmed said, "That's great. We could organize our own little terrorist organization." The caller said that bothered him. Ahmed said he never said that. The club has asked him back next week. Boom. So what do you think? If you were in a comedy club and you heard the comedian on the stage say that, are you going to call 911?
It's a comedy club. Come on.
Seriously. Yeah. I say arrest that dude who called.
Yeah, for being an idiot.
Yeah. I mean, he's obviously...
No, don't arrest him. Just beat him.
Yeah, look, he's making a joke.
Beat him senseless.
Beat him. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Richard wants to implement the policy in Florida. If you call 911 for stupid shit... They
get beaten.
Yeah, they show up and they beat you.
Yeah.
That's actually good. You know what? Someone should get that on the ballot. There will be lots of beatings handed out.
Yeah.
Because people call 911 because the person in McDonald's didn't give them the right order.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been lots
That's one of the big problems with this country.
Yeah.
You can't beat anybody anymore.
No,
I'm just for being stupid.
Yeah. We are suffering a lack of being able to put some good beatings on people.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do something really dumb.
I need a good beating every once in a while.
Yeah, you might enjoy it, Richard. That worries me. you might do it just for the fun of it.
Yeah, I like it too much.
Yeah, that's really crazy. Let me see what else we got going on here. I'm trying to see, was there any other Florida stuff looking around here? Actually, let me throw up this Lola's Deals thing real quick to remind you guys. HankStrange.com/Lola's Deals. That's where you can go to find all the different deals that we have going on out there. All right, let me see. I got a couple of other things. Yeah. There was an article that I had about the cops investigating a bunch of shootings going on in Miami around that concert that was going on. Like they were investigating Lil Wayne and all these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a group of rappers I think that were across from let me see where this is, across from the Trump International Beach Resort in Miami. They were like getting out of their cars and some dudes rolled up on them and just started shooting, and one of the guys, his girlfriend, had to be taken to the hospital. Like a 5-year-old was hit, all kinds of crazy stuff going on.
Damn.
Yeah. You're not doing any good for the music. I know hip hop is making a lot of, it's probably like the #1 form of music out there now. But I think these guys are doing everything possible to destroy it. So Kodak Black got arrested at this concert. Lil Wayne bowed out of the show for some reason. I think they were trying to go through.
He was going to get arrested.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. He was about to get arrested, so he bowed out of that. Let me see. Here's something, speaking of Trump that we were just talking about. The Trump administration files briefing urging SCOTUS to overturn New York City gun law.
Good luck there, but that's good.
Yeah, I think that just came out. The rules being challenged before the High Court by the New York State Rifle and Pistol Association, which appealed a lower court decision upholding the regulation from last year. The group is affiliated with the NRA. Yeah, the laws in New York suck.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not more I could say. I mean, obviously I could say a lot more about it, but they just suck. And I think that people in New York need to start voting to be able to defend themselves.
That's part of the problem, though, is they keep voting this garbage in over and over and over.
Yeah, well, the garbage
I don't
they
get
keep
it.
voting Democrats in.
Yeah, I don't get it.
But they're not getting any
understand.
safer. And they're not able to defend themselves, and they keep voting in Democrats.
That makes sense.
I mean, look, the truth is, probably New York Republicans, no good either. The president is a New York Republican. But, no good either. Here's something I found car-related. I don't know if you're into cars, Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tesla pushes battery software update after recent fires. I'll throw that up so that's a good thing that Tesla can update the cars remotely. Bad thing that the cars set themselves on fire. Tesla is pushing out a software update to all Model S and X cars following 2 recent high-profile battery fires. The automaker said it's issuing the update out of an abundance of caution. The over-the-air update will change some of the settings in the car's battery management software related to charging and thermal controls, though the company didn't go into further detail. So that's one of the things you got to think about electric cars out there. Very easy to just like how people have phones in their pocket and they just spontaneously
Update. Oh no, the ones that caught fire.
Yeah. And battery fires are just imagine a little. Have you ever seen the video of a little cell phone going on fire?
They're no joke. Imagine a car battery.
Yeah. Imagine a car battery that's what? How heavy is that? Like 500-600 pounds?
Big deal. Yeah.
Yeah. That's some serious. That's because, and then basically it cells. So one cell will be on fire and it'll just keep moving around to different cells. Yeah, that's no fun.
Just back up, let it burn.
Yeah. That is no fun. Let me see. Is there any gun news? Did you guys see any gun news from any cool guns coming out? Do we need to look at Babyface?
Nothing really.
Okay.
It's been a slow gun day. I looked at the typical places and didn't see anything too cool.
Yeah, Richard, do you notice is there a summer slump for guns? Do you think? Do you notice that with what you guys manufacture? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's, it's, let's see, right now for parts, it's starting to slow down now. Mm-hmm. There's a spike in the spring when everybody's getting excited to, summer's coming, I can go out. Mm-hmm. As soon as summer hits,
Too hot.
Yeah.
You know, market goes to shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's too hot. The kids get out of school. You got to take your kids
Yep.
on vacation or pay for babysitters for their asses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know.
You know, and then with parts, there's another big one come fall. You know, fall and winter when everybody's stuck inside.
Yeah, they think I should get this fixed. I should buy these things.
Yep.
Yeah. So what do you do? What do you do as a manufacturer to deal with that? Do you just do you have sales going on? How do you deal with that?
Oh, what I do is, yeah, Mr. Credit Card Company, you're shit out of luck. You ain't getting paid. I'll catch you, you know, in a month or two.
Okay.
We're
Is that like
gonna
a technical
come take
thing
your
that you
mouth.
send
Oh, what
across?
the hell,
Like
yeah.
you write that on the bill. You are shit out of luck, mofo. Yeah.
You know, I'm so backed up that, you know, I've always got work. So at this point, you know, I'm in a good place to be. Because it doesn't matter if I'm having sales or not. I still have a lot of work to do.
Okay, so what's the big thing that BWE Firearms sells? I mean, I know last time you came on, we saw cool guns, but we really didn't get into what you guys do.
You know, I do a lot of gunsmithing. Probably 50% of my day is gunsmithing.
Like what kind of jobs?
Most of the stuff I'm doing right now is open bolt subguns. Smith & Wesson 76. Do some Thompsons. Do some Swedish Ks.
Babyface is thinking right now, can I get an internship over there?
And, you know, that's just because I was, you know, for the most part, I was in the right place at the right time, you know, to get a lot of that work. And it's just snowballed.
Okay.
And then from there, I've started to I do a lot of Uzi parts.
Okay.
I manufacture a lot of Uzi parts. I'm starting to manufacture a bunch of Smith 76 parts because there's no parts available for that gun at all.
If there's a market and no parts available.
I need to look up the Smith 76. Hold on.
There's one. They're neat.
They are?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it, like a little carbine?
Submachine gun.
Yeah, a little subgun.
Okay.
It's a cheap copy of a Swedish K.
Okay. It's a good thing I know what the Swedish K is. Oh, okay, I see. The M76. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the M76 is a cheap copy of the Smith & Wesson, which is a cheap copy of the Swedish K.
Oh, okay. Let me look up the Swedish K. So the Swedish K is the one that's going to look the best?
No, it probably looks the worst.
Oh.
Swedish K is a butt ugly gun with that stupid 2x4 for a pistol grip they got on it.
Oh, I see what... really?
Hank likes it.
Yeah. It doesn't look that different.
Hank just likes the green.
It's interesting. Okay. Yeah, so this is in the category of like your Sten gun and...
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I do a bunch of Sten gun stuff, and, you know, I'm looking now at doing... personally, I want to start getting into the 22 long range shooting, which,
Okay.
I mean, it's not huge long range. It's
Yeah.
what the hell is it?
Now, you were telling me about this earlier. I did not know there was actually such a thing as long-range shooting competitions with 22. Yeah.
The two organizations are the Practical Rimfire Challenge, which I think, who's sponsoring it now? Lapua?
Okay.
I think. And it's an offshoot of the rifle competition, the centerfire competitions. And it's kind of like a sniper match. The rimfire, they're shooting out to, I think, 300 yards.
Okay.
And then there's the organization, which I think is going to be starting here in Florida at Aries, hopefully in a couple of months, is the NRL 22, the National Rifle League.
Okay.
Cool. It's cool to
And
know the Aries is doing it.
Yeah.
they decided to do maximum of 100 yards.
100 yards.
Okay.
Okay.
And their reasoning is everybody has a 100-yard range.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't have more than a 100-yard
Mhm.
range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're doing, I think their match is five stations. But then they said, if ranges have more than 100 yards, by all means, add on stages for the further, out to 300 and 500 yards.
So you're shooting at 100 yards, maybe out to 300 or 500. What size are the targets?
Anywhere from 1/4 inch to 8-inch plates.
Okay. Yeah. 8-inch I could see. 1/4 inch.
That's a hell of a.
1/4 inch, I think they limit 1/4 inch to 25 and 50 yards.
Okay. Yeah. This might be a fun competition thing for some people out there to get into.
Sounds neat.
It is really starting to take off. And it's funny because a lot of those centerfire guys, when those guys spend huge money on equipment and everything else and the matches and everything, they're saying they're trying the 22 and they're like, my God, this is so much fun. The equipment is nothing compared to the centerfire. Ammo, what the hell's the ammo cost? $25 for a match? If you buy good ammo?
Okay.
And they're just saying it's just an absolute riot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give
It's
that.
it genuinely sounds like fun to think. So, and then you're saying there's a limit. There's a limit on how much you can spend on the gun.
With the NRL 22, they have two different classes. They have unlimited, which whatever you want to spend.
10 grand
Balls to
on
the
a
wall.
22.
Yeah, balls to the wall guns.
Yeah.
And then they have a base class, which is $1,050 for the gun and the scope.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can do a reasonable
I think
setup.
last year they had it $350 for the rifle and $700 for the scope. Well, you look retail $350. You could get a 1022 wood stock or the 1022 plastic stock, the cheap one. And I think there might have been one Savage you could buy, and that was it.
That's still cool though.
Yeah, and they kind of said, we need to kind of open it up.
Right. So what are you going to do in this realm so far as BWE firearms? Or are you competing or doing like both building?
I'm going to compete, and I say I'm going to compete. I'm going to go out and shoot.
You can go out and shoot. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know how competitive I will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I'm
some of
gonna
these
start-
Florida dudes that are going to show up have been, shooting 22s blindfolded.
Yeah.
Taking out squirrels and all other kind of such good eating stuff.
Yeah.
That's rolling around out there.
I'm going to be doing getting the gunsmithing going. My son is going to be joining me over the next 2 years. He's going to be joining the business.
Cool.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And loves
Sounds
his
exciting.
1022. We go to the subgun match whenever he's home from college. We go. And I'm like, you want to use one of the subguns? Got a shitload of them,
Yeah, exactly.
Nope, I'm good with my 1022, thanks.
Seriously, BWE son. Well, you know what? He's used to it, so to him,
Right.
it's like
He has
whatevs.
grown up
Yeah.
almost in his entire life surrounded by machine guns.
Right, right. I'm not
It's
saying
not exciting.
Kind of like, pfft, yeah, so what?
Yeah, yeah.
I brought an old musket out the other day that I just had never pulled it out when he was there, and he's like, "Oh my God, what the hell is that? That is so cool!"
That's how this whole thing is. The guns that you never thought, like when I started doing it, I didn't really have any kind of interest in the cowboy guns,
Yeah.
like single action army stuff. But now I think, wow, those are really cool.
Yeah.
So that's probably something I would like to get.
Yeah.
Nice single action army thing, get a nice holster and all that, that would be cool, just for the fun of it. I think as you do this more and more, you find yourself looking for the not a Glock, not an AR type stuff. Right, baby. Well, babyface, you always been into revolvers. Oh, there we go. Here's some.
I like revolvers and whatnot. I'm. You get so bored of the same old all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. What's this gun you got here? What are you looking at?
Colt single action Army, made in 1908.
1908, and that's like some kind of elk horn on the grips there.
Yeah, it's some genuine imitation stag.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Can you hold it up closer to the camera so we can take a closer look at it, if you don't mind? Okay.
There we go.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, cool. Do you have a holster for that?
No, I got to get a holster for it. I just got this about a month ago.
Okay. Yeah.
So I need a holster for it.
Yeah. Well, you might want to tomorrow tune in.
Yes.
Yeah. Take a stab at getting an Andrews custom holster. What do you think about that, babyface?
What, the revolver right there? It's cool. I love it.
I'm surprised you didn't take out your Python.
It's downstairs.
I'm sitting here going, why hasn't his Python come out yet? And it's not what you think. Not what you think.
It's exactly what you think.
But usually,
like a garter snake.
Usually, if that thing was anywhere nearby, we would have seen it. Yeah, we would have seen it already. So.
Yeah, I made the mistake of selling all the pythons I had.
Oh, how many did you have?
Oh God, I've probably had 10 or 15 over the years.
Wow. And
you got to remember, most of the stuff I was buying was
back before the price
70s, 80s, and 90s.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff was cheap.
Yeah.
I was picking up pythons for a couple $100 that needed work, taking them to gunsmith school, refinishing them.
Yeah. Wow. So a couple $100, you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I bet you
gotten way too inflated.
Yeah. I mean,
the last one. Well, my wife has had the last like 5 I had, and it was always, we'd go to a gun show or something, and somebody'd say, "Oh, how much you want for that python?" And the last one, somebody, "I'll give you $1,000 for that python." She grabbed it out of my hand, and said, "Here you go."
Oh, boy. Yeah, it's crazy because like your python, babyface, that was burnt, right? But you still paid over that.
Oh.
Yeah, tell that story. Tell the story.
I got it off of eBay. I got it off of Gunbroker.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't get it off eBay, people.
Yeah, I was thinking I was going to use it for a project to do it myself, to blue it myself, and it was like $900. It had gone through a fire. It was completely wrecked. And then finally, I was like, we have down here. What's the name of that place down? Ford's Custom.
Yeah,
Ford's Custom Shop. Yeah, and I was like, well, we have like the premier refinisher here in Florida, so why don't I just take it over there and see what they'll charge? And it ended up being about the same price to have them completely redo it, reblue it, and it is beautiful. They redid the action and everything, so totally worth it in my book.
You should get this thing, man. You should get it if you have a chance. Get it because it's a pretty cool gun. It's a cool gun, Richard. You're gonna.
Yeah, I love the pythons.
Yeah. But so that just goes to show you, and I think he got a good deal, when he did that, like getting it for $900. Obviously, he spent some money to get it up to snuff because I think, what are they brand new now? Like 45, maybe?
Yeah, they're insane money.
Yeah.
They're way out of my price range.
Yeah.
Of course, I say that I just spent $10,000 on a Smith 76 last year. You probably just didn't think that was the prices on those were gonna change so drastically. No, I thought they're gonna go up to $1,000, $1,500, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought they'd go up to where they are.
Yeah. So now you just have to be on the lookout for one you're not gonna see it for a couple $100 anymore. Those days are over.
Gone.
Those days are over. I don't even know. Probably not even in an estate sale because people really see Colt on something and they're like,
and they added an extra 0.
Yeah. So what other? I'm sure you do have some cool Colts out there though.
Well, I had a Colt
Here we go.
Frontier.
Oh, Frontier. Okay, so here we go. Look at this. This thing
Very
looks.
nice.
Thing looks real pretty.
Nicely blued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I even had them see if you can even see. I had them redo the pony logo because it was starting to fade a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the action was tuned up. This thing is a dream to shoot. It's absolutely amazing.
They're
Yeah.
beautiful guns.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, they're definitely one of my favorite.
And he's wiping the smudges off of it now.
That's right.
Yeah. Where do you keep? You keep that in the safe?
If I want to play with it, it'll be up here. But a lot of times it's in the safe. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a safe queen as much as I like to pretend it's a safe queen. It is a shooter. You know, it's definitely not a safe queen.
Have we done a video on that?
You know, I don't think we ever have, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. We probably need to. You know,
we should do a video on it and roll in some pictures of what it looked like beforehand.
Yeah, a lot of times the guns we own, we don't get to doing videos on them like the way we should.
They're expensive. For anybody out there that's wondering, they're expensive, but they are 100% worth the investment.
Yeah.
There's no revolver like a Python.
No, there is. I've always thought that. And then one of my customers started buying Korth revolvers and
I think I've heard of them.
Jan's revolvers.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, knew they're $15,000.
Yeah, yeah. So
He
yeah, when
was
you're
just
spending
looking at a Jan's that's 44 Magnum, 357, and 22 long rifle.
That's cool.
Real similar to a Python, and I think that was $45,000.
Holy
What?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Do you think I ought to buy it?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "You want to pay off all the vehicles I own? That'd be nice."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But he's one of those. He's got the money. It doesn't mean anything to him.
Yeah, and you know, if that's what you're into, it's not bad. WB says just ordered a 686 plus this afternoon.
See, the one thing I'll say is if you get the new 686s are okay. The key lock I think is stupid. And you have to replace that. If you get one of the older 686s and send it off to somebody who knows Smith & Wesson revolvers, you can tune. Oh man, you can tune that action to nothing. Amazing things.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Kathleen, music lover, probably not for the first time in her life, says, "Is that a 4-inch barrel?"
Yeah.
To me, this is as much as I like the 6-inch, like on The Walking Dead, I think the 4 has like that classic, iconic look to it of a revolver.
Yeah, there is such a thing as too long. I agree with that. There is such a thing as too long. Okay, not gonna say that again. LV Louis Cipher says Korth is German.
You got me the now.
Huh? Oh, are we losing Richard?
Possibly.
Yeah, it's you. You cut out there for a second, Richard. Oh, he froze again. All right. Yeah, you got to turn off your other devices if you have other devices on over there.
All right.
Yeah, you're back now. Oh, and he's gone again. You know what? The other day when we had we had a High Point on. Remember, I was telling you that there was some device that was on in the house. He texted me to tell me that the baby monitor was on. And when his wife turned it off, it's like a camera. And when she turned its Wi-Fi,
it got better.
Yeah, it got better. But then at the end, remember, it got worse again.
She turned it back on?
She put it back on. So
that's funny.
Yeah, so you got to be careful when we're doing this kind of stuff with what devices. Take your phone off. Take your phone off the internet. There you go. Yeah. Anything that starts sucking up that bandwidth is a horrible thing. Yeah. Horrible thing. Okay, so we were talking about wheel guns here. Now, I am not a big revolver person, but let's go through this. I have one in my mind, but let's find out from you two. What's your dream revolver that you would like to get?
I hate to say it, but I bought mine. Like, I wanted a Python for a long, long, long time, and I bought
There's
it.
nothing above the Python for you.
The M47 Medusa, is that what it's called?
The M47 Medusa.
Yes, the Medusa M47. It is the it is the most insane revolver ever made. They run about $4,500 now. Basically, if it's a 35 caliber or smaller bullet, it'll fire it. You can put like 32 ACP in it, 380, 9 mil, 38, 357, and because of the way the extractor is made, you can fit rimless cases inside of it and shoot just about everything. They're really, really cool guns. I've wanted one for years, but they have been out of my price range for a little while.
Oh, okay.
But eventually, I'd like to get one. It's cool. It's like one of those ultimate survival guns.
Yeah. Let me look this up. What was it again?
The Medusa M37.
Medusa.
Literally
M37.
anything smaller than like a 9 mil 35 cal will fit and fire out of it. Pretty
Okay. Okay. Medusa M37. M47 or 37?
I'm sorry, M47.
M47. So what's your dream wheel gun there, Richard? Is he there?
With us?
Is he? Yeah, I don't know. Is he freezing up? Okay. Yeah, the Medusa doesn't look that awesome though.
It's not that it's like
out here.
Oh, he's coming back.
Yeah.
It's not that it's like beautiful and like a showpiece. It's that it will shoot like 25 different calibers.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not quite that many.
Okay.
It'll shoot like let's see. It'll shoot. Where was it? Where is the list? Caliber list.
Yeah, I'm throwing up. Let me see. I'm gonna throw up some pictures on here so people can see it. I'm looking at some pictures. It's not like a super.
Yeah,
awesome
capable of
gun.
chambering and firing around 25 different calibers within the 38 9 mil 357 family.
Okay.
So it's just one of those where you can, like, during the apocalypse, you go raiding some guy's stash, grab some.
Oh, okay. It's a survival kind of
special.
deal.
Yeah, 38 supers, 38 special. He's got a couple 9 mil, and all of it will fit.
You could just throw it in there and shoot it. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
And they go.
Yeah.
They're really neat. I'd like to get one day.
Okay. What about you, Richard? Are you back? Let's see.
I'm kind of back.
There he is.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, what's your what would be your dream revolver?
Probably a Python.
A Python. Okay.
Yeah.
Stainless or blued?
Yeah.
Blued.
Yeah, the blue. Blued is where it's at. It's
Stainless.
Let's see. Kathleen Music Lover says I was looking at a 6-inch GP 100 revolver.
It's good.
Yeah. Mr. Saving the Day 454 Kasul.
Those are interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're in Alaska, bear country, I guess it's a good thing.
Yeah. DCG 44 says I would like to try a Chiappa Rhino, just because it's
I've never
different.
shot one. I'd like to give it a try.
Yeah. David Cardinal says Mateba auto cocking revolver. Never heard of auto cocking, but I'm sure some people. Have you ever heard of auto cocking, Babyface?
Yeah. Yes, it's like a semi-auto in a revolver package. It's
Right,
weird.
right,
It's
yeah.
a weird thing.
Yes. I'm being very childish right now.
I know you are, but it's a weird thing.
Gator Bait says 357 Smith & Wesson 686 would be nice. Let's see. Care Bear on the Holiday Road. My dream handgun, semi-auto included, is a Manhurin MR73.
Manurin.
Manurin,
Those are
yeah.
nice guns.
Oh, okay. SoCal Gunners gave us a couple bucks. He says Chiappa Rhino gets my vote. It's weird like Hank. It's cool. It's been in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for those guns that have been in movies and things like that, it does look interesting. It looks kind of sci-fi. That's why it's been in so many movies. So here's mine. I do not like Kimber 1911s, but I really like the Kimber revolver. That's weird, right?
Yeah.
There's something about that Kimber revolver, like handling it, the way that it feels, and the fit and finish of it. I think it kind of reminds me of like a Bentley of a revolver or of a gun or something like that. It really has that like feel to me. So that's something that I would love. I would love to have one of those. Are they? I'm thinking they're expensive. I'm not sure what the price is or whatever, but I've handled them. I've shot them. I think they're cool. So, yeah. Jafari H says, I've heard that term in the porn biz, but I get banned for explaining it. talking about autococking. So, David Cardinal says Matiba Model 6 Unica Ghost in the Shell. So I know Ghost in the Shell is both a cartoon and a movie. So I guess that was one of the movie guns. And Greg98K says the Rhino was in the sci-fi show The Expanse.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was also in the new A Total Recall, the Chiapas.
Was it really?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they're an interesting gun.
Yeah. Have either one of you guys ever owned those?
No. I've never owned one. I've never shot one. I've always wanted to.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, I think I've shot it, but no, I've never owned one. But that's pretty interesting. That's interesting. All right, let's see what other stuff. Who has other guns there? I've got one gun. It's the same gun from yesterday. I'll pardon me while I whip it out here in a second. It's not. I apparently already whipped it out. This happened. You know how dudes say that's never happened to me before? I'm not that guy. It's definitely happened to me before. So the Long Ranger, this is what we had on yesterday from Henry Rifle in 6.5 Creedmoor. I've got it all scoped up. We're supposed to be doing a video on this sometime soon, babyface. So there you go. I'm a fan of Henry Rifles. And they do send us stuff from time to time so that we could check it out. So we've got this. We need to put some rounds through there. You know what we should be getting sometime soon from Henry Rifle? The side gate.
Oh, I would like to see one of those.
Yeah. That's what everyone's been waiting on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone out there, do you guys have any Henrys?
No.
No? Okay. Do you have any lever action guns? Okay, Rich has got to think about it.
I've got most of one. I've got a lot of those guns. I mean, I've got a ton of. I've got most
you
of
got parts,
one.
yeah. That's like Walter. You're like building up parts or something. One day I'm gonna finish this. Put this
Someday
back
I'll
together.
find that last part.
Yeah. What is it you have? What is it you have parts of?
Winchester 92.
There you go.
Winchester 92. Okay. So if someone out there has parts for a Winchester 92, are you interested?
Always.
Okay. What are you looking for that?
I don't even remember right now what I'm looking for.
Okay.
I'd have to dig the box out and blow the dust off, and
Yeah. Well, so was the 92 like in a movie or something?
Oh, it was in tons of westerns, and it's the old pistol caliber lever action.
Okay. So it's kind of like that classic.
Yeah.
That classic gun that people had out there. Okay, cool. Yeah. Armament and Axis says, I have no lever guns. And Care Bear on the Holiday Road says, damn it, Hank, now I have to spend more money on a 65 Creedmoor Long Ranger. Yeah. As soon as we shoot it, I'll let you guys know how that goes. Definitely looking forward to that. Let's see. I gotta know. Are you guys into boxing at all?
Not
Or
really.
like MMA kind of stuff? So, because I don't know who this guy is, but here's this article that I found. It says Deontay Wilder. Here, let me throw this up here. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. Deontay Wilder's desire to, quote, get me a body on his boxing record by killing an opponent makes a mockery of the fighters who have died through the sport.
That's pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So this is a dude that says, basically, Deontay Wilder says he wants to get me a body on his record and kill an opponent, making a mockery of those who have died or been permanently injured through boxing. Wilder, the World Boxing Council heavyweight champion, is one of the hardest punchers in the sport. Only 2 of his 41 opponents have lasted to hear the final bell, while others have fallen concussed onto the canvas.
God.
On Saturday, he defends his belt against Dominic Brazili, a 33-year-old who has won 3 in a row since suffering the only defeat of his professional career to unified heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua in 2016. But, I mean, that's kind of crazy. You're like, oh, yeah, I want to kill someone out there.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that's, you know.
What, you know, really? That's, you know, and sometimes the world is ironic. You might go out there and someone might give you a punch, you know, that takes you out. You know, that's not a sport. That's not a sport when you're like practicing to go out there and you want to punch someone to death. So definitely issues. I thought, you know, how do those kind of things happen in the world? You know, how do people get away with that nonsense?
Yeah. How are people like that allowed to walk around on the streets?
Yeah. Well, definitely, if he's saying he wants to do that, they can't, the commission or whatever it is, they shouldn't be sitting around there waiting for him to actually do that to someone.
No.
Yeah.
It should just be like...
That's premeditated murder right there.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, that's a dude who's getting into the ring every time saying that he wants to take someone out. That's pretty crazy. You know, that's a call for help. Put that guy in a straitjacket.
Seriously.
Yeah. Let's see. There's some defensive gun news I see in the Truth About Guns. Let me see if I could throw this one up here on the screen. L.A. County man wakes to an intruder in his bedroom, ends the threat.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Estimates put the number of gun owners in California about 4 million out of a population of just under 40 million people. Of course, that's according to the assiduously anti-gun operation run by Garen Winnemute at UC Davis. The real number is probably twice, maybe even more. Even in the state that takes pride in enacting new restrictions on the right to keep and bear arms almost weekly, there are lots of gun owners. That's because no matter what the state's attitude may be towards those who avail themselves of their Second Amendment rights, there's no shortage of people who choose to have the ability to protect themselves and their families. People like this Lancaster homeowner. Let's see. Los Angeles County Sheriff's detectives say the man got into the home of one of the downstairs rear windows and walked into an upstairs bedroom. That's when the homeowner, who feared for the safety of himself and his children, grabbed a gun, fired a shot, hitting the suspect, according to authorities. No one inside the home. And there's video and all that kind of stuff. I guess they were trying to do like a smash and grab. Wow.
Wait, the perps have a video?
No, I guess there's security camera video. I won't play it here,
footage, okay.
so we don't get into any kind of trouble. But that's the most dangerous people right there. The people who know that you're home
And are willing to just kick in the door in, yeah.
Yeah, they're coming in anyway, and they're coming to get stuff. You have to, you know, those dudes don't ever need to leave your house.
Yeah.
You know, when they come in like that.
Leave your house in the bag, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Dan Hates You says those are amateur numbers. You gotta bump those numbers up. Yeah. I think probably I agree with the thing that California is probably more gun owners than that, man.
Or they're just people aren't willing to say.
Yeah, and there's a lot of crime. There's a lot of crime going on out there. Lots of homelessness and, you know, all that kind of stuff going on. I was looking at Joe Rogan. There was a clip from Joe Rogan where they were talking about how there's big cities in America just shipping the homeless out of the cities. And they were looking at a map of like L.A. shipping people, you know, from the West Coast to the East Coast, and the East Coast shipping people, and Florida shipping people out. You know, because no one wants to actually have those numbers. Vegas is pretty bad. It didn't used to be like that, but I noticed in the last couple of years when we go to Vegas, there's a big homelessness problem there, which I'm pretty sure it's gonna explode. So. Okay, what's this Walter saying? Check out the Brazilian pump action shotgun revolver on TFB.
Oh, God.
Brazilian pump action on TFB. Uh-oh. Let's see, if you find it, let me know. When you come across that Brazilian pump action.
I guess it's on the front page of TFB.
Yeah, I'm rolling down here. Didn't see anything. Oh, pump action. Okay, here we go. Let me try.
It's on the first page.
Yeah, it's right below
There
the
it is.
Barnauls.
Pump action revolving shotgun design from Brazil. That thing looks ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks like somebody welded up some sheet steel with a barrel.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
That thing's crazy looking.
It's cool though. It's kind of like Big Baby in Hellboy, but real low budget.
Yeah.
Like low budget ghetto Big Baby. Yeah, it does look like someone just made this in shop class.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
Those kits you used to be able to buy.
Oh, really?
Cobra made them.
Ah.
Yeah.
That,
Okay.
you know, they made the Derringer and everything else. It looked exactly like that.
Wow. Okay. Let's see this. SoCal Gunner gave us a couple of bucks. He says 1 million plus mags sold during Freedom Week in Cali.
Good for them.
Yeah. Take that, Cali. Now what you got? Len Holt says, anyone looked into any pump action rifles?
Not in a long time. I've seen some. You know what a gun that I really want that's pump action. One of the old Winchester Gallery guns, like the old Winchester 22s that are pump guns.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are really cool. I've wanted one of those for a while.
They're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Walter have one of those the other day? No,
Does?
that wasn't Winchester, right? Was that a Savage or something?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought Walter was showing a pump action 22 the other day. I could be. Maybe that was a shotgun. Yeah. Can't remember.
I know Rossi made the copies of the Winchester Gallery guns for years.
Mm-hmm.
Such neat guns.
Yeah. DCG44 says Cobra says all you need to hear. What does that mean?
Cobra? It's
Is that okay? From the laugh, yeah, I got it now. Once Richard started laughing, I was like, okay.
they made some interesting guns at one point.
Yeah.
Let's see, how could you say it? It makes a high point look like a python.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Take it easy. Let's see. SoCal Gunner says Troy makes an AR platform pump action rifle. Yeah. Someone else does too, right? Because that's legal in certain places.
Yeah, there's a couple of people that make them.
Yeah. What's the name of that company? Is it Fight Light now? They used to. It was called something else. The same guys that made the. They made the belt-fed upper. You know that belt-fed upper that Walter has?
Yeah, I don't
The
know.
Shrike?
Yeah, the
Right.
Shrike. What was the name? Like that company was something else, and I think now it's Fight Light. Don't they make a pump action? Because they make a lot of New York legal stuff, don't they?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I know they had a New York legal AR. So, and Rat Ride 1 says Henry makes a gallery gun.
Yeah, Henry. Oh, Henry makes one. I know Rossi. Somebody was saying Rossi has the 62.
Yeah.
They're, I don't know, gallery guns. There's something really cool about them. I've never owned one, and I want to. It has that same coolness factor to me as the Model 98 shotgun I have downstairs. Model 97, sorry. Model 97. It has that same like coolness to it. And I've always wanted.
Mm-hmm. And Florida Gun says still the M11 is the best value in transferables and now made by Cobra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still. It's just the price that they go for is so stupid.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, an M11 shouldn't cost more than like $200, and now they're $5,000-$6,000. Ugh.
They shouldn't have. They
we're
should
past
cost like $75.
Yeah, at most.
Yeah. Well, okay. I see you're getting ready to show us some guns. What you got?
Did I show you that before?
I don't think so.
No, doesn't. What is this?
HK. And I don't even know what to call it. It's an HK 21 or 23E.
Okay.
It is the HK belt-fed And this one is the E variation, which you can switch from 308 to 223.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, quick change.
That's neat.
Take the box off, take the barrel out, switch the bolt.
Oh, okay. That's like
Never seen that.
a MGI Hydra. Have you ever seen that?
Maybe. It throws out these random ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there's this company called MGI, and they make a gun called the Hydra, and it kind of does that.
Okay.
I have one. I have one somewhere. I have one somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, and who is it? SoCal Gunner says probably cheaper than the HK. I'm sure the HK.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
These things are sick money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not even
Yeah.
close.
No. It's just got HK on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of people out there, Richard, saying, "Oh, you had me at HK.
Pretty
You
much.
had me at HK." You know.
And I really don't know what the actual designation of that gun is. I've heard it called the HKE if you have both conversion kits.
Mm-hmm.
And that has both.
Okay.
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 Yeah. That's why my customer bought it, because it has both conversion kits.
Yeah. And Dan Hates You says it looks like the SIG bribery that just won a contract. There's no sarcasm in that comment whatsoever. No kind of yeah. DCG 44 says I have an MGI Hydra quick change barrel and magwell. Yeah. You can pretty much change the MGI. You could change it into a whole bunch of different guns. Did you pull it up, Babyface?
Yeah, I went and looked at it. Their website is from like 1993 and
Yeah.
full of AIDS, so I turned it off.
Oh.
I don't want it infecting my computer with the AIDS that is their website. It's awful. I think a 4-year-old made it.
Yeah. Now the guy who owns MGI, his dad is worked with Stoner, and helped develop stuff like the arm pistol and other stuff from Bushmaster. So it's the same guy.
I don't know if I should. I
What?
don't know if I should think that's good or not, because I know you like the
The arm pistol's freaking awesome.
I think it's. I don't know.
It's a cool gun. I know, not
don't
very
know.
practical. That's fine. You can say what you have to say about it. What would you rather? A high point or the arm pistol?
Arm pistol all day, every day.
Really?
It's not even a question.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Okay. Then it's not so bad, right?
I guess.
Babyface is a little bit of a gun snob. He's a little bit of a gun snob.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Sort
Did
of.
you see?
but not.
Did you see the thumbnail I put up for the video when High Point was here?
No, I haven't seen it yet. Is it?
I put that up on. It's on Instagram on the Who Moved My WMMF podcast.
We had a good night that night.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
It was entertaining.
Yeah. So here, let me see if I can get it up here on the screen. So here's the WMMF podcast, people. You need to go subscribe to that. It's our new Instagram specifically for this stuff. I don't know if we can go. Yeah, so here's the thumbnail. And basically, so everyone had a high point. That's the new high point that's coming out. I had a high point. Let me see right here. I had a high point 9. Walter had a high point. And here's Babyface, Wall of Shame. No high point.
That's right.
So, I think every gun guy should get a high point. What about you, Richard?
Do you have a high point?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Oh, thank you.
Myself
Thank
to
you.
buy one.
Thank
You
Two
can't.
against one.
Come on, Richard.
No.
As much as I hate them,
Mm-hmm.
and the worst part is, I hate a high point a lot less than I hate a Glock.
Really?
Really.
Do
Interesting.
you just hate Glocks because they're
Plastic.
everywhere? Oh, you don't like because they're plastic?
I don't believe plastic belongs on a gun.
Oh, you
Anywhere.
and Tyven would get along nicely.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah. You and Tyven would get along nicely. He never... Oh, actually, I think Tyven just got in here. Tyven was supposed to tell us last night about where this conspiracy theory came along that that polymer guns are not safe for EMPs, but he did it because he was talking about the Creator Summit that's coming up and never got into that whole thing. He did promise us in the beginning that he was going to talk about that. So you're saying you believe that too, huh? What's the matter with the polymer?
Have you ever seen an out of battery in a polymer gun, what it does to somebody's hand?
It goes real bad, real fast.
Real fast.
Yeah.
I've had an out of battery in a 1911. And I got a little cut on my hand. And I mean, it destroyed the gun.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Do that in a Glock, you're
I've seen pictures of them.
Hand.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of them. They're scary.
You've seen pictures of blown up Glocks?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's uncommon, though. I mean, it's not super common.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I've seen pictures of blown up plastic guns, and it's oof.
So what happens with the metal gun when you?
It puffs out.
Yeah, it bulges out.
Okay.
Yeah, the plastic kind of just shreds itself into your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had. I think 3 guns blow up in my hand.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Wow.
But you got to remember, 2 of those were when I was working at Inner Arms. And I was there for 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
I think I figured it up the one day, and I put 10 million rounds of ammunition.
Wow.
So your odds are still pretty low.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was doing all the testing of the prototype guns. I had a Star blow up.
Do you think it was bad ammo, or bad firearms, or just your odds of this happening are it's eventually going to happen when you shoot 10 million rounds?
Oh, I think a lot of it was the intention of me going in and shooting that gun. The company engineer would bring me a box of prototypes.
Oh, okay.
From
so they were all
Star or wherever.
Okay.
And he'd say, put
Try 'em out.
2,000 rounds through each one.
Yeah.
As fast as you can.
Yeah, okay. I totally get that then.
Okay.
And then pick 2 of them and put an additional 3,000 rounds through each one.
Yes, I'm serious.
And the idea was to break them before I got to that point.
In your own hands.
Yeah.
You're expecting it to blow up.
Yep.
Red Bear says usually Stooges feeding plus P plus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll
I've
do
heard
it.
of
Yeah.
that.
Babyface, you never had a gun blow up on you?
I have, yeah. No, I totally have. But it's my own fault. Remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did,
I
yeah.
had a Kodak blow up on me because, well, it didn't really blow up. It just
It
the
bulged.
design. I guess you would call that's with the design. The recoil spring and guide rod was straight back into like the back button.
Yeah, your mic is going out. What microphone are you using?
I'm jiggling the cable.
Oh, it's
Maybe
the cable. Yeah, it just got better. Yeah.
I need a new cable. This is
Jiggle
the
it,
old
jiggle
cable.
it better, jiggle it better. You should
not working?
you should have a lot of practice at this.
I didn't know we were allowed to jiggle it while we're on.
The way the Keltec butt plate is held on is with like 3 steel tabs that are kind of just bent into the receiver. And I put a suppressor on the gun and forgot to change the gas setting, and I overgassed it, and it blew the bolt straight back into my shoulder and popped the butt plate off, and broke the tabs. But I ended up sending it back to him. It just hurt really bad. It didn't like break anything or hurt me. It just my shoulder was like not happy for a couple days.
Yeah.
But I ended up sending it back and they repaired it, no problem.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to happen if you shoot enough guns, it's going to happen. Let me throw this up there. So this
is when you get into reloading and other things, you're eventually going to make some sort of mistake, and I've done that a couple times.
Yeah, so this is Rob. He sent us a picture of his M11. He says he feels butthurt. So he sent us some pictures, M11, and what's the other thing on there? The Uzi. He says, I feel butthurt, but I still love my M11 even more than my Uzi. Boom. And then he's got a picture of us. He's watching us right now. Yeah, he's watching us right now. And it looks like he's got kind of like a music studio thing going on there.
These are awesome. M11s are uncontrollable.
Yeah.
They're uncontrollable lead spitters. That's all they're for.
Okay,
You
more
gotta-
butthurt is coming his way
I
now.
know.
Yeah.
One of those big old cans from the Uzi. Make it look like it's straight out of an action movie from the 80s.
Yeah. There was something I was going to ask Richard, and I completely forgot now. It's completely gone right out of my brain. Gone right out of the brain. Something gun-related, and I completely forgot. Okay, don't worry about it.
Shafari Yates wants to know why people use... why do people make such a big deal about using heavier plus P plus penis pistol caliber defensive rounds? What the what does that even mean? why is 115 grain not sufficient for defense? It is sufficient for defense. Just buy what you like and don't worry about it. Basically is it.
Yeah. What's plus P plus for, really? What is that all about?
Back in the 70s and 80s, we didn't have good ballistics, so our solution was the typical American solution was to just add more powder and make it it go boom better.
Mm-hmm.
But if your gun isn't made to handle that extra pressure, then it'll blow it up. Over time. You'll fatigue the metal and blow shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Like you never shoot plus P or hot loads out of that.
Nope. It is not. That steel is not.
Not like
it. Nope. It's so the nice thing when Colt designed the Pythons, they made them to eat hot rounds, hot 357 all day, every day. Like that's why they were made.
Yeah, that's pretty solid now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're running anything like that through there.
You know, yesterday I ran the whole box of Fort Scott munitions. They're 125 grains.
Mm-hmm.
Those were pretty stout little kickers.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They actually a couple of them got stuck in the chamber because they expanded, and this gun isn't. It was dirty, so it got stuck in like the carbon rings. But no, they had a stout little kick to them.
Okay, all right, cool. You know what? That reminds me, I got to throw this up here because the Fort Scott guys were telling me they have law enforcement week going on right now, so everything is 25% off if you use the code BACKTHEBLUE.
Cool.
So there you go. Use the code BACKTHEBLUE on Fort Scott. Everything's 25% off. And in case you're wondering if you can use the Hank 10 code, no, you can't.
Stack.
Yeah, you can't. Not on this one because it's already at 25% off. But that's pretty good. So if you're looking to get some ammo and things like that from them, then that's what you need to do. Let's see. What's this you got here, Richard?
that's for babyface.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
so
for
that the day when we shoot that, it's just going to be me and you on the range, Richard. We're not gonna-
No, absolutely not. I gotta be there for that.
You're not invited. You're not invited, Patrick. Convenient. Be like, oh, really? Did you want to come? I did.
How much were we charging him per round?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Patrick. Maybe.
Here, I'll let you shoot this one, babyface.
Oh, even what's that? A Sten?
No,
that's
What is
a
that?
Lanchester.
I don't
looks
know
so
much
cool.
about the Lanchester, but that is a beautiful piece of steel and wood.
yeah, that looks good.
And
So that's a
it
side
weighs
mag,
goddamn heavy.
Really, it looks good though. That's-
Gee, I've never seen one.
It's basically a copy of the German 28.
Oh man, that is a
British
gun.
copy of the German 28, and it's a pig. It weighs a ton.
Oh,
Yeah.
it looks like it does.
I tried to shoot it in a subgun match once, and it damn near killed me.
It's just too heavy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You know what-
by Bay 4, I was just like, I don't even care. Just
Yeah. You know what's funny? The British were so tiny, but they were so strong. People back in those days were shorter, but so much
Let's
stronger.
talk about the Russians. The Russians
Yeah.
carried those massive Nagants and the whatchamacallits, STG, not STGs, the Tokarev submachine
Yeah.
guns. Those things are heavy as hell too.
Yeah.
And Russians not big people.
No, the smallest person from the 40s, let's say, even you run into them today, they will beat your ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They'll give you a good beating. Like Richard was talking about, you need to hire those. Maybe we clone some 40s era people.
Yeah.
And those are the guys giving out the beatings. You know, those are some good old beatings from back in the day. That's the beatings our parents grew up on.
Yes.
You know, and then felt sorry for us and didn't give us those kind of beatings, even though
I know.
yeah, every generation you feel sorrier and sorrier for your kids, and it's less beatings going on. So
I got a couple of those beatings growing up, and then didn't give my kids those, and
yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't know. My kids are pretty good, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. All right. So listen, it's over the 9 o'clock hour. We should probably wrap it up here.
Yeah.
Before I get these guys to do anything, I'm going to remind everyone that tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to premiere that How It's Made video on the Cowboy Western rig on YouTube/Hank Strange, and within 24 hours of that, we're going to Sam's going to pick someone that comments on the video and give them a holster. So you need to go there, comment, say like what gun, what holster, all of that kind of stuff. Sam's going to look through it. I'm just going to give you guys a little hint right here. Don't get crazy. If you want to get crazy with a fantasy thing, that's nice. I'm very happy for you. Come back and do another regular one. Because Sam's probably going to calculate in his brain, oh, that's going to be $10,000. No. So be practical. That's my advice. My advice to you. But say what gun that you have and what rig that you're looking for, and Sam's going to pick someone out of there. There's no limitations except that we're going to pick someone within 24 hours, and they're going to get it. So, and you have to comment on the video, share it, like it, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. All right, so cool. Let's get Babyface. How can the people keep in touch with you, man?
Baby_FaceP on Instagram and BabyfaceP on YouTube. Come search me up. Maybe what time is it? Maybe tonight I'll go beat on my machine a little bit more. Yes, I said machine. Yeah, Richard, I just got we didn't even talk about it, but I just picked up it's a LeBlanc 13-inch heavy-duty lathe, manual lathe, and it's
nice machine.
God, 3,000 pounds of awesome.
Yep.
But I'm working on the 3-jaw chuck that came with it is completely locked up. The 4-jaw works, so I'm working on taking the 3-jaw apart and hopefully de-rusting it and fixing it back up. So a lot of work, but
4-jaw.
Yeah.
Learn
Wait,
the
you
4-jaw.
You think so over the 3?
Oh yeah, I've got both 3 and 4-jaw, and I probably I've got a collet closer on this lathe. But I probably use if I'm using a chuck, it's the 4-jaw 90% of the time.
Okay. Well, yeah, the thing came with a 12-inch 4-jaw. It's massive 4-jaw. Yeah. And it works great. It's still working, but
yeah. You guys are talking about numbers. I didn't know there were this many jaws, but it's probably a good thing.
As a YouTube thing, I decided to take apart the 3-jaw and try to fix it. So I'm working on that. So if anybody wants to go see it, it's over on my YouTube channel, and I'll have more coming.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah. Sometime in the future, we got to talk about when Richard is on. We need to talk about these the lathes and stuff.
Yeah, we need to talk tooling.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Richard, how can the folks out there get in touch with you? Or how can they follow you guys?
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. It's all a variation of BWE Firearms. I think Facebook, I also have my personal one, Richard Hoffman. Website, bwefirearms.com. My God, I think I'm on...
Are you on Twitter?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter. I think I'm on Gunstreamer, for Christ's sakes.
Okay, cool. Good.
And isn't that scary?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't even know how to use the stuff when I'm on there.
But you got on there. Okay, you got them to bring your stuff over?
Yeah, I got them to bring my stuff over.
Okay, cool.
So all you people who aren't doing that, you have no excuse.
Yeah, get over there. I know there was a gentleman yesterday saying that he didn't get the stuff transferred over. I don't know if they got that all worked out. If he's listening, figure out a way to get in touch with me, and I'll see if I could get someone to get back to you. But I think they were on here yesterday, so they probably did that. Richard Hughes is reminding us that the Bearded Black Cowboy also coming on tomorrow, so that should be a good show right there. And also Sam's gonna come on for about 30 minutes as well. So that should be pretty good. Armament and Axes gave us a couple of bucks. He says, "You know nothing about tooling and machining." Laugh out loud.
I don't, but I'm learning. That's the main thing. And I'm willing to tell everybody that I know nothing about it. but I will learn how to use it properly.
Yeah.
And make some cool stuff.
Yeah, one of the things about Patrick, I'll tell you, he is that dude that was built to learn on the job.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he likes to do that.
Keep your hands out of it.
That's the main thing. I was telling when I first got it, I was showing my fiance just for shits and giggles. I was like, "Yeah, that big spinning thing. Just you don't wear long clothes, no ties, no sleeves, no long hair.
File stuck in it.
Nope."
Yeah.
You know, be very careful filing on stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
Saw that at gunsmith school. Guy was draw filing something in a lathe or filing, and he got the end of the file stuck in the chuck as it's spinning.
Oh God! Oh no!
Yeah, be careful.
Needless to say, he went to the hospital.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, be careful out there working with this stuff. All right, so we will be back tomorrow. I'll see everyone that's going to join us at 5:30 tomorrow Eastern Time for the chat, the conversation that we're going to have while the video is premiering. Thanks a lot to you guys for coming on. Richard from BWE Firearms, Babyface P.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks to Franklin Armory for sponsoring this and helping us keeping it fresh out here. Let me drop the end on this thing. Boom, there it goes. Dropping the end. Make sure you subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell so you can be notified when we're putting up live videos. That's pretty much it. We are out of here. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, people. See ya. All right.